wrong turn.
Okay, hello everyone, this is Project Cloud and welcome to my Final Fantasy XIII-2 walkthrough. This is part 9 and we have been captive and we are being taken to the captain. So, talk to the captain.
You're being detained as potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me, and no funny business.
We're being treated like criminals, but it's just a misunderstanding. Stick to the truth and we'll be okay. And smile. Smiling usually helps.
Okay, so now we're locked in a cage and who knew? Noel has a bit of sarcasm, so yeah. I just have a quick wander around the, what, cage? Prison, sorry. I have a quick wander around the prison and I notice a treasure sphere up here that you cannot yet obtain, but I will return to obtain that at a later date. I've actually recorded me returning and collecting that. You have to collect it once this episode's over, and you have to visit another place first to obtain it. So yeah.
That huge hand.
Here's a live trigger.
I heard them call it Atlas, I think. As far as I can tell, it seems to be the cause of all the trouble here.
You're going straight to Academy HQ. They'll drag the truth out of you.
One question. What's the Academy?
The Academy's the institute that's investigating these ruins. Who doesn't know that?
Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta just carry on talking to him and Noel, and eventually someone called Elise will come to the rescue.
He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built. It's going to be finished next year.
You're confused, miss. It was done last year.
Last year? Did we move forward in time?
I'd say 2 years have passed, at a guess. Since what was scheduled for next year has already been built last year.
Huh?
Is that you?
Hey! Watch yourself.
Thanks. Oh, Sarah! It is you!
You know them?
Uh-huh. Alyssa Zidell. I'm an Academy intern. I heard you apprehended our 2 observers, so here I am.
Observers?
Yes, they're invited guests of the Academy. I was showing them around and forgot to give them their communicators.
Back up a second. These guys, these observers, are VIPs? I hope we can forget about this little mix-up.
Strange world.
Okay, so now Elise has saved us, but we haven't really got a clue who she is, but it'll be described in a moment.
Anomalies.
Yeah.
A strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. Lightning. How will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Rain. Oh.
I'll supply you both with comm devices. Right this way, please.
Thank you for your help. I was just wondering, have we met before?
Oh, no. Sorry about all that observer nonsense back there. Lucky for us, that soldier was so quick to believe me.
Okay, so we find out that she was lying, which I guess we kind of already knew.
We're hoping to uncover some fairy technology.
Yeah. She's a sneaky little rat.
Right this way.
I took a bit of while to select the live trigger, sorry about that, people.
Did you hear about the new head of the investigation? Okay.
There's a joker that said it's gonna be sunny today.
So now you want to talk to Elise. Well, you want to follow her, and then once you follow her, you want to talk to her
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins.
until she gives
Here,
you
take
the
this
communicator
and keep it with
and
you at all
a map
times.
of Bresha ruins. So just follow her. She runs very slowly.
So I'm curious.
For God's sake, she runs annoyingly as well. I hate everyone who runs this game.
I saw you two. I saw how you got here through that thing.
What? you
Okay,
mean
so she's
through
given
the
the
gate?
communicator,
Yes,
and she's also given a
it
map.
is a kind of gate.
That's something
It
different
links
about
to
this
another
game.
world,
The maps
doesn't
are
it?
handed out separately.
Nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
I do have questions, yes. About the gate and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No. Popopo.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
Okay, so now thanks to Noel's interruptions, we had to take on some big fuck-off giant. So, yeah. Luckily enough for us, there is a way to weaken Atlas, which I will show you in a couple parts of my walkthrough coming up. And that's going to save our asses badly, because otherwise Atlas would be a royal pain in the ass. So, you're going to meet a new, what do you call them? Salesperson? Yeah, salesperson called Chocolina. Oh, by the way, I said as soon as I could I was changing my character to Null, and I have changed it to Null now. So, I didn't really like Sarah at all. I know the story revolves around her, but I didn't like playing as her at all. I kind of got annoyed with this because I could see a flashing sphere, like a treasure sphere, but it wasn't there and I couldn't activate it, and Mog was there, like, glowing, and I spent so long trying to activate it. Because in the demo of this level, you press RB on the demo for the Xbox, and it opens up the sphere, and it's only because I figured out that, unlike the demo, you actually have to go and get that ability first. So I spent about 2 or 3 good minutes trying to figure out how the hell to do this, and I finally give up. And I go and collect some of the treasure spheres because I know where they were from playing the demo as well as looking at the guide. So yeah, that's about all I did. Just went and looked at the treasure spheres. There's one up here. I think this one contains gil, about 600 Smith gil. 400, close enough. And the one on the other opposite end of the stairs contains something like, I don't even know, I forgot.
Atlas does pose some danger, but we still need to gather information in the name of science.
That one contains leaving gate seal. Forgot what that does now, but still. Oh yeah, if you leave the gate seal, it closes the Bresha ruins AF3 gate, so you definitely want to get that. Now you want to head to the new salesperson I was talking about, Chocolina. I think, was it now, was it later? Yeah, it's later, cause I just go and have a look around here first. I think there's a treasure sphere. There's a treasure sphere there that I can't quite get yet, so I just leave it. And now I think I head to Chocolina, because it's Chocolina who is the new salesperson I was on about, dressed as a chocobo with a little fantasy about it. And you want to buy 2 new weapons from her. And the weapons you want to buy from Chocolina are Meteor Blaze and the Howling Soul weapon. And you want to equip them to Noel and Sarah. By now you should have enough gil for them. Yeah, I returned back to the treasure safe. It was pissing me off. Something fierce. If you could have actually heard my voice at this point while I was actually recording this game, I was swearing so much because in the demo when you played this level, all you have to do and you found it, but for some reason I did not have the Mog Throw ability, because the demo is kind of different. Like in the demo you don't have to do anything like that. That's Chocolina there.
Have a fantabulous day.
Yeah, shut the hell up, bitch. You look like a skank. Get over yourself. Jesus. Oh my god, show me the goods, you freak.
We asked the army for help with this.
Okay, let's thank. I hate that. She's a right retard. Yeah, you want to buy that.
The gear we're using is old.
I'm researching Atlas's power source. Energy shortage. I don't want to go back to the Sanctum days, but I have to admit, things are pretty rough at the moment.